are completely different in their lifestyles, in their tastes, in their outlook, in their inclinations, what we call as proclivities. Proclivity means their urges. One person will be inclined towards doing some kind of work or occupation, another person may be inclined towards doing something else. Now, what do you think are what is driving these differences? We are seeing that people are different. What do you think is driving these differences? In the 14th chapter, 5th verse of the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is saying, Sattvam Rajas Tama iti. He is saying there are three things. Sattvam, Rajas, Tamas. Three things are there. Guna, Prakriti Sambhavaha. And he is telling the three modes of material nature comprise, or the material nature is comprised of these three modes. Three modes, Sattvam, Rajas, Tama iti gunaha. Guna means the modes. Gunaha means it is in plural. So Prakriti Sambhavaha, the material nature is made up of these three modes. Nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. Baddha means to become bound. Nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. Dehe means one who is dehi. Deha means one, body. Dehi means one who has a body. And all these embodied personalities, people who are embodied, who have bodies, they are all controlled by these three, bound, actually not just controlled. Nibadnanti, Krishna is telling Nibadnanti, Baddha, they are bound up by the three modes of material nature. Okay, so in addition to creating the material elements, the external energy of the Lord controls everyone in the material creation by manifesting the different gunas or modes. So material nature is made of the 24 elements, and it uses the three modes to control all the creations in nature. Now, we said guna means the modes of material nature. Guna in Sanskrit also has another meaning. Guna means rope or thread. So the modes actually bind us and control us in different ways, like we are bound by ropes. We are bound by ropes. And how do you make a rope? Usually, if you have seen, how they make a rope, they will take 3 strands, of fibers, and then they will intertwine them, like 3 strands, they will intertwine, maybe like this, 3 strands, they will intertwine, and what will they do? They will take those 3 strands, 3 of those 3, and then again bind them, again intertwine them, and it will become even stronger. So if you keep on doing this, take 3 strands like that, and you keep binding them or intertwining them, it will become stronger and stronger and stronger. This is how the gunas also function. So there are 3 modes of nature, like already we saw, each characterized by different qualities. What are these different qualities? The first one is mode of goodness. Okay. It is called a sattva guna, mode of goodness. And generally, this mode, the characteristics of this mode, a person who is in the mode of goodness is very peaceful, is unagitated, little detached, he is in great knowledge, and he is generally very happy. Santushtaha satatam yogi. Tushtaha means very peaceful, satisfied. Santushtaha means because of being satisfied, he is very happy also. So these are generally the different characteristics. It actually conditions one to pious action. The people, they don't commit sinful activities. They are well-intentioned. They always want good for others. They don't think that let that person go and fall into the ditch. Okay, great. So next is the mode of passion. Very important, huh? Very carefully you understand these things. Questions later. Mode of passion is Rajoguna. And what are the characteristics of people or anything in Rajoguna? They are generally very attached and they are fruitive in nature. Because they are attached, only if they are going to get some benefit out of something, they will do it. Very fruitive. Or if they do something, they'll expect some returns, they'll expect some benefit out of it. They're generally greedy also. Okay, so they have a strong desire for name, fame, wealth, possessions, accomplishments, relationships, like that. Okay, and little difficult to satisfy them because they are always wanting something in return. So it's not very easy to satisfy them, and they work very hard. Generally, people in Sattva Guna, they are a little relaxed, but people in mode of passion, they overwork because they have some great expectations. They want different things. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Grab. They are like that. So because of that, they lead a very stressful life. Unlike Sattva Guna people who are very peaceful, Rajoguna people lead a very stressful life. So the mode of ignorance, the characteristics of this mode is generally indolence, inertia, laziness, excessive sleep, illusion, sometimes leading to madness. These are the characteristics. They generally don't act, but when they act without thinking of what will be the consequences. Consequences means results of their actions. What will be the result of their action, good or bad? They will not consider all that, simply go and act. So these are the three modes of material nature, and this is how, depending upon which mode is influencing a person, they act in a particular manner.